Hello everyone. I'm starting with a bunch of old CDs. I'm going to show you an incredible trick, transforming this simple, often overlooked CD into a powerful, versatile tool. We just need one for this project. It will act as the perfect reflective base for our signal receiver. I'll use a ruler and a marker to carefully measure and mark 4 distinct points around the center of the CD. Then, using my drill, I'll carefully create holes at each marked point. This step is crucial because these holes will securely hold the main antenna arms. Next, I'm taking 4 small bolts with nuts. I'll insert each bolt through the holes I just drilled and secure them tightly with the nuts. This provides a strong conductive anchor point for our antenna elements, ensuring a good connection. Now, let's take an old, broken angle grinder. I'm removing the screws to detach the front gear housing. It's going to serve as the perfect rotating mount for our antenna, allowing us to adjust its direction later. Leave a comment and let me know which country you are watching from. It's great that we can connect and chat from all over the world. I'm grabbing a small block of wood to act as our base. I'll screw the angle grinder's gear housing securely onto the wood. This will give our antenna a stable platform to stand on, so it doesn't tip over easily. With the base ready, I'll mount the CD onto the grinder's spindle. I'm using the original locking nut to hold it firmly in place. Now we have a solid, rotatable base structure ready for the signal receivers. For the actual signal receivers, I'm using 4 telescopic antennas. I'll attach the base of each antenna to the bolts we installed earlier on the CD. I will tighten them with bolts. These extendable arms will be responsible for capturing the television signals from the air. I'm adjusting the position of the telescopic antennas so they can receive a better signal. Here I have these two metal terminals. Now for the wiring. I'm taking a blue and a red wire. I'll strip the ends and connect them to these two small metal terminals. If you find this video interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any interesting ideas coming soon. I'll then mount these terminals onto the side of the gear housing. This creates a neat connection point to transfer the signal from the spinning antenna down to our main cable. At the other end of the red and blue wires, I will strip off the insulation to expose the copper wire inside. Next, I'll take a standard electrical plug and connect the other ends of our red and blue wires to its prongs. This might seem strange for an antenna, but it's a simple, reliable way to create a quick disconnect coupling for our cable. I have a female plug here, and I'm using a screwdriver to open it up to access the pins inside. Now, let's prepare the coaxial cable that will transmit the signal to the TV. I'm taking a standard coaxial cable and stripping a section of its outer jacket. This exposes the braided shield and the inner insulation. I'll then carefully strip the inner insulation to reveal the copper core. I'm securing the central copper core to one pin of the plug and the braided casing to the other pin, tightening them with a screwdriver. After securely fastening the coaxial cable, I will reattach the plug pins and close the plug housing. Now I'm securing the two plugs together to transmit the signal from the antenna to the TV. On the other end of the coaxial cable, I'm carefully stripping back the outer insulation to expose the braided shield and the solid copper core. I'm attaching the F connector to the newly stripped end. I'm attaching an L-shaped coaxial connector to this end of the cable. The L shape is practical for tight spaces behind the TV. Let's test the TV without the antenna first to show you the baseline. As you can see, when I try to scan for channels or flip through them, there is absolutely no signal. It's just a black screen with warning messages. I'm taking the coaxial connector from our homemade CD antenna and plugging it directly into the antenna port on the back of the TV. Look at that perfectly clear picture. The DIY antenna works incredibly well, pulling in multiple channels with amazing clarity and no interference. I can now browse through various channels with a clear picture and sound. This is a fantastic way to get free TV channels without expensive cable or satellite services. Just to prove it's not magic, let me unplug the antenna from the back of the TV. See, instantly, no signal appears again. This confirms that our DIY device is indeed responsible for pulling in those channels. Now, let's plug it back in. And just like that, the signal returns, and we have live TV once more. This proves you can make a highly functional device from spare parts and a little creativity. If you enjoyed this project and found it inspiring, please give this video a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and leave a comment below telling me what you think. Don't forget to subscribe for more fantastic DIY ideas. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.